Hello there, this is Professor Stewart, and welcome back to the three sources for research. We left off setting up our page. Again, this is all MLA format, so I'm trying to review for you all. So when you leave the class, you have a good handle on how to set up with MLA format. There's our page number, heading with your name, of course, teacher's name, assignment name, and the date. And there's our title centered, and we've included so far a quotation from an online article. Next up, we will be looking at how to add a database article from the CCRI library. So here we are on the main page. We're going to click library. Now, a few different ways to go about this, but so you can see here books. We're going to go to articles and databases. A couple possibilities here. Let's go to academic search. It's a good one. Okay, we'll do an Alfred Hitchcock. Let's see if we get any hits here. Okay, and now take a look over here. Full text, good. You can limit the results. Let's do academic journals. Just a matter of playing around. We're looking for the representation of women, so we're going to do this additional search here. We're going to put Alfred Hitchcock in women and see what kind of articles we have here. And here's an article from 2015. Pretty good. Fashion. Let's go with that one. Okay, now the nice thing about using the CCRI database is they include the entire citation. So let's go ahead and jump in here to the full text here. And again, the idea is you're going to skim through this. You know, you don't have to read every word of it, but see if you can get, read the first few paragraphs to get a sense, and see if you can find a good quotation that is going to fit into your argument. Let's see, I think we can blow this up a couple magnifications here. Okay. And let's go ahead. Let's see. And let's say we're going to talk about Hitchcock's use of a type. Oftentimes his female leads have a very similar look. So we're going to go ahead and include that quotation. Make sure we put it in quotation marks to keep straight. We're not going to need the period inside of the quotation. We're going to need it after. So let's see if we can find our way back here. And we have to just put the author and the page number. The page number, you could either use the PDF page number or the original page number. Friddle is our author's last name. So let's go ahead and put that in parentheses. And this is going to tell me where to look in your works cited so I can get more information. And what page was that? That was PDF page 3. Notice 3 of 15. So we're going to go ahead and put a 3 here, period. Now, what are we missing? We're missing that introduction that I like to see here. Now let's try this. In a 2015 article, Megan Friddle states that blah, blah, blah. Now, since I've used the author's name here, actually, it's optional. You can leave it, but I can actually remove it here. If you use the author's name in your introduction, then you can just give me the page number. Now I know what I have here. Again, these quotations aren't going to be one after another. When you do your writing, they're going to be embedded, maybe one per body paragraph or every so often. But I'm just doing it for the sake of showing you an example. Now our job is to put this citation in. So watch this. We're going to go over on the right here. I think I'm looking for export, share, permalink, cite. Okay, we're going to click that. And we are going to be looking for MLA. And here it is. That's all we need. So I'm going to copy and paste that. Command C on a Mac. Come over here, Command V. Boom, there we are. Notice there's a little bit of a highlight there. We can go ahead and take that out. Highlight color none. Okay. One problem we have, though, is these are out of order because, as you know, MLA citation is alphabetical. So we have F and we have W. So now we've got two types of sources. We have a CCRI database. We have an online article. The last type of source we're going to look at is a, we'll see if we have enough time for this, to cut to part 3. We want to make sure that our font is all normal here. Let's see, I think we're doing Allegria there. We make sure we're in 12 point. It's all uniform. And the last type of source we're going to look at is a video source. I have a couple set up here. One is an interview with Tippi Hedren, which is a YouTube video. And the other one, I wanted to go over quickly the Canopy website, which is from through the CCRI website. If you go, you can see it right here. So you click Canopy. It's going to open up. You may have to enter your credentials the same way you would when you log in. So let's go ahead and connect. So first we're going to look and see if we can find maybe a documentary about our director here. Okay, it didn't ask me to do that. That's fine. So I'm going to type in Alfred. Okay, we got a couple, and let's go with this classic Hitchcock-Truffaut interview. We're gonna click here, and you can see. Now here's the great part: is you can go to more. You can go to Citation Tool, and there we have it again. MLA, copy text. Come back in. Command V, there it is. You'll notice that we're a little bit out of order. Command C, F, G, H. And there it is. Okay, so now the only thing that they didn't get quite right is the website. They actually have an old version here, that's fine. But we're going to make sure that comes in italics. And we have our 3 sources. The last thing we want to look at is a YouTube source in case you end up using that. So let's go ahead. So for the video, you might just say in the documentary Hitchcock-Truffaut, we learned this about his representation of women. And then I can look to the end here and find your source. And so we are just about to run out of time here yet again, so we don't have to rush through. So I'll ask you to jump to part 3, and I'll be able to wrap this thing up.